It was a crash so terrible, authorities in Switzerland say even veteran rescue workers have been left traumatized. At least 22 children are among the dead after a bus bound for Belgium careened into a Swiss tunnel wall. The bus was passing Sierre, Switzerland, on its way back from a school ski trip in the Swiss Alps. It entered the tunnel carrying 52 people, most of them children around 12 years old. When it was pulled out, it looked like this. Susan Ormiston with a frantic rescue and unimaginable grief.
It is every parent's worst fear, the feverish rescue, the nighttime call to say the school trip has turned tragic. 22 children, aged 11 and 12, died in this Swiss tunnel. So did 2 teachers, 2 other adults, and the 2 bus drivers. There are so many questions. How did this coach slam head-on into a tunnel wall? The force so great, it smashed nearly half the bus. Emergency workers had to extricate victims trapped inside.
We saw the first patients coming out. This was the first horrific moment also for us.
The tunnel wasn't obstructed. There was no other vehicle. Investigators say maybe the driver got ill or there was some kind of technical breakdown. This man drove into the tunnel minutes after the crash.
The children who were already out of the coach gave us signs to stop. When we moved closer, we saw all of the seats had been violently pushed toward the front of the coach.
It is an insurmountable tragedy for parents in 2 Belgian towns. The Prime Minister declared a day of mourning, and at the 2 schools, teams of psychologists met with students and parents.
We have 24 children here of our school. 8 children, we don't know what is happening with them. The older children have broken legs and arms. And our teacher and our monitor, they are dead.
This afternoon, relatives were taken on another bus of sorrow to the airport. The Belgian government flew them to Switzerland. Some didn't know then whether their children were alive or dead. This was a tour company known to the schools, reportedly with a good safety record. 2 other buses carrying students from other towns had arrived home safely. It is so heartbreaking, Peter, and still no explanations tonight to help grieving parents understand why their children died.
All right, Susan, thanks very much. Susan Ormiston reporting to us tonight from London.